Actually, after you shared the screen, the audio was not audible.
Okay, so I will just start from again. It was just 2 minutes. Okay, so today we are going to build something chatbot and using Rasa. We will come to point what is Rasa and how it's going to work. And the today's flow will be learn, build, share, simple as that, and we will learn how to make it. We'll build how the bot and we will share. Now coming to share, it will be really fun, really exciting. So जैसे हम बनाएंगे we will give 1 day timeline. तुम कभी भी submit कर सकते हो. You can add some functionality. मैं Discord पे available रहूँगा if there are any problems or anything like that. So तुम बनाओगे, तुम कुछ functionality add कर सकते हो. Now it doesn't have to be कुछ एकदम mind blown technology or anything in your bot. It's all it should be कि like तुमने उसमें कुछ फन चीज़ें डाली है. It can be just getting जैसे प्रतीक ने बताया था वो movie recommendation. So you can add something like that small, or just add some jokes, or just add कुछ college जैसा कुछ related work. It doesn't have to be full blown technology use. Just simple. It should be fun, simple, and yeah, that's it. So हम gform circulate करेंगे and you can add your project link inside that, and we will just check and जो भी on the number of responses we will decide maybe just a winner, or we will also have 1, 2, 3, and we will just upload your profiles on our socials, and it can be a good shout out, and maybe it will be fun. So yeah, if you're looking for it, then give me a yes, and I will also like to see a yes. um, okay, I guess you will give, so I will just okay, good. um, okay, so let's just get started. Okay, another person telling about how what are chatbots. So this is our bot. I have not given the name, but I was thinking of अगर तुम कोई chat में कोई अच्छा नाम दे दो, maybe हम रख सकते हैं उसका. Okay, that's different topic. Okay, so what are chatbots? I guess सबको पता ही होगा, but in simple words, we can say chatbot is a program or software that can simulate a conversation with a user or person who is talking with the chatbot. Now, chatbot can follow some rules, which is given by the programmer, or it can be full fledged bot that can handle the context. कि अगर मैंने कुछ if I'm saying that okay, I want to buy a pizza, and मैंने बीच में पूछ लिया, oh, are you a bot? So वो भी अगर handle कर रहा है, then it will be considered like a able to handle context in the middle of while I was asking about buying a pizza. Do a simple chit chat or anything, and other ways of human interaction where it can learn from its AI. Like जितने लोगों ने उनसे ज़्यादा बात किया, it can learn from in its own and its own. Okay, that is about simple introduction, and I hope everyone already know what are chatbots. Okay, going on to the next point. Okay, हम सबने सुना है. Okay, chatbots, Google, Alexa, everything.
Dheeraj, you are not audible.
You're not audible.
Okay, actually, I have no idea because internet is perfect, but really not sure what's going on. Okay, let's just get. So, what was the last point you heard? I guess what are chatbots?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, so हम सब ने सुना है. Okay, chatbots, say Google, Alexa, everything. But how do they actually work? Like okay, bots, but how do they actually work? And if someone asks me कि okay कैसे work करता है, rather than going deep into machine learning और वैसे सब चीजें, I will just simply say okay, there will be it can be understood by directly just talking about three types. One can be rule based chatbots. Now यहाँ पे machine learning आएगा भी नहीं. It can be just simple I can just write if else conditions or simple agar user ne bola ye, then I will just give an answer as a bot like this. If I'm saying hi, then मैंने program में लिख दिया okay hello, say hello. If hi बोल रहा है, then maybe create an array of hello things like hello, how are you, और उसमें से कुछ भी random करके I can then show it. So that will be considered like a rule based chatbots. If you want to go by definition, then you can just think of like a user can interact with this bots by either clicking on buttons or predefined options. Like किसी sites में तुमने देखा होगा that they give you three options directly जब भी हम chatbot पे जाते हैं. Like you can't even type anything, वहाँ पे सीधा आएगा कि okay we offer these three things 1 2 3 and you just select one button and फिर उसके बाद और interactions होती है. So that you can kind of consider as a rule based chatbots because we are having predefined options directly and हम जो select कर रहे हैं we are getting relevant answers on that. The second one comes जहाँ पे it can be named as intellectually independent chatbots. Now these bots are definitely use machine learning which help the chatbot to learn from users input and request. Now यहाँ पे चीजें आती है जहाँ पे they are taking care of rather than taking the whole particular sentence, they will divide into. So let's say I want to buy pizza, so okay there is something with a relation with pizza or like buying something. So वो सब चीजें यहाँ पे ML1 will do, but still यहाँ पे there will be a problem where let's say मैंने I'm asking for okay I want to buy pizza, but let's say I ask in the middle saying okay are you a bot or what is your name. Now ML1 will still be not be able to answer that because we were okay. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Okay, really not sure, but प्रॉब्लम विथ वेबकैम जो बार बार माइक के साथ कुछ कर रहा हो, सो मे बी वी कैन जस्ट शट द वेबकैम बिकॉज यहाँ पे से तो कुछ ओ दिख पा रहा है. ओके we'll just go along with this then. Okay, so I will just screen share again. So I hope two types समझ में आ गए हो. One is just rule based, and another one is model based जहाँ पे हम simply understanding by the user's input and trying to come up with a relevant answer to it. Okay. Now the third one comes जहाँ पे it is I know little similar, but यहाँ पे आएगा AI powered chatbots. You can think of Google, Alexa, जहाँ पे हम we are not having some answers directly written. वहाँ पे automatically it understands how things will work. It will the more a person a user uses, the more it gets better, and it can be considered as the best of both, including the rule based and intellectual one. So जहाँ पे rule based we will still have some conditions like let's say I want the bot to do something. So let's say a user will say that something, so the bot will do something else, but on the basis of what we have driven directly from via the model or using working independently. Now this type of bot will use everything considered to be using machine learning, AI, and also using natural language processing, जिसके बारे में we will go to in a bit. Now these three types, I guess everyone is pretty much clear about it, and sorry for my mic and going in the middle. Hopefully अब नहीं होगा. So yeah, if everything is clear, you can give me a yes. Okay, everything is clear. Okay, going to the next part. We have already done sessions about ML and how model will work and how it generates and all that. So let's go a little bit about NLP and how let's see that how bot will understand people or a user's input. Okay. Okay. So let's take an example. So let's say so ignore my handwriting. So a user asks, okay, I want a food, and Rasa generates into these things intent, entity, action, and then it asks something called you sure. Now how it generates intent, entity, action, and how it thought, okay, want is there and food is going to be an entity and action will be a confirm. Now let's go to that point, that how it will. Don't even think that okay, Rasa itself is doing, but in the behind the scenes eventually it is NLP and all the stuff. Okay, so talking about NLP, NLP is the ability of a program to understand, analyze, or get a response from the human speech and find the right response and a reply. Now, definitely, NLP also has some parts where one can be understand directly the understanding the language, and one can be the generation of the language. Now, the difference is where the first part and then the next part, which is NLU, is coming first, which is understanding the human or human's input. So when I'm saying something in English, so NLU will be the one जो बताएगा कि okay, this was the particular speech by the user or a text by a user. So you can think of the text to speech or speech to text that will be considered under the NLU right now. Now the NLG होगा जो ट्रांसफॉर्म करके जो NLU डेटा देगा टू पर्टिकुलर मशीन टू अंडरस्टैंड. We still want that data, right? ऐसा नहीं कि okay, machine just understood and now how will I be able to go to the next step. So NLG will be the one which will transform that structured data into the text. Now this is all you have to focus much on the NLP right now. So that's it about right now. And if there are any doubts regarding this much part, I can say in the chat, but no need to go deep into right now. This is all we have to just have a little bit simple information. So if everything is clear right now, yeah, we will go to that once what is intent, and we will talk properly about जब हम implement भी करेंगे, then we will talk everything about that. So is everything clear right now? I hope everything is clear. और यहाँ तक कुछ problem नहीं है understanding all the stuff regarding that. So all cool. I think I have gotten all other yeses already. So we'll just go to next part. Now, before we move ahead, NLP also offers some few mechanisms which are more over a theory side and implementation also. But we will not go today all at all on those things. We will just focus on the framework which will do all these things for us. But these are definitely some good mechanisms which तुमको देखने चाहिए, and just read about things, and whenever you are working with, you should go deep into and just see how it works. So yeah, that's all the mechanism. There is tokenization, part of switch tagging, stemming. There's also lemmonization, named entity recognition, जो अभी बात भी कर रहा था मैं. And other one is sentiment analysis, जो mood और emotions recognize करता है user. Okay. Now talking about Rasa, Rasa is an open source machine learning framework. जो all those things talking about NLP, AI, जो भी model का बात कर रहा था, it gives something directly about have everything behind the scene, and हमें जो चाहिए वो हमें properly मिलता है, and we can just make changes, and we can just make the bot as per our own. And एक डाउट आ सकता है, ओके व्हाट अबाउट वी डू डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम द स्क्रैच एंड Rasa, what can be the difference? And I'm not that machine learning geek, but as far as I know, अगर मुझे कोई bot बनाना है, that I would definitely go for a framework जो हम मुझे that all सारी चीज़ें provide करेगा. And I believe Rasa is one of best tool out there जो production level chatbot provide करता है. And there are also something else, there's spacey there, and ऐसे और भी चीज़ है, but I have worked with Rasa, so this is what Rasa does right now. So yeah, that is all about Rasa, and I think I have a picture after this. Okay, again, ignore my handwriting. Okay, so let's take an example, simple. Let's say this. Okay, user says hi, bot replies hello with a smiley emoji, but forget that. And then it says, okay, I would like to eat. and then bot says, what would you like to eat? Now, agar we would just go directly by a rule based chatbot, then okay, everything is good. मैंने पूछा मुझे कुछ खाना है, बॉट ने बोला ओके क्या खाना है, बट देन इन द मिडल मैंने बोल दिया ओके हु आर यू, एंड बॉट बोलेगा ओके मेरे पास ये इफ एल्स कंडीशन में था, एंड मैं बोल रहा ओके आई एम अ बॉट, बट उसके बाद वो वापस पूछ रहा है ओके दैट्स गुड बट what would you like to eat, and that is what that is where the context comes ki, okay, um, Rasa the sorry not Rasa, the bot still remembers कि okay this was the context जो पहले चल रहा था, and rather than asking again, because it definitely becomes little annoying कि मुझे वापस पूछना है okay I would like to eat, then वो वापस पूछेगा what would you like to eat, so it kind of becomes really annoying अगर वो bot बार बार करता रहे, and that is where the context and all this comes जहाँ पे वो help कर रहा है to get to the point again, और वो बीच में fail भी नहीं कर रहा है if there is something else going on. Okay, that is all about the simple stuff. And now I will say, rather than just going into PPT slides, today is more about build and learning as much as possible. So I guess let's get started. And are there any doubts? We can take it right now.
Yes, actually, Avinash has a doubt. You can answer it. He is asking, can Rasa be used for all three types of chatbot?
Um, I'm not sure about the third one, but Rasa X जो उनका एक और deploy का bot type है, which definitely provides way more than what Rasa does, and वहाँ पे basically when the model comes तो वो basically बहुत सारी चीज़ें वहाँ पे हो सकती है, and अब talking about the AI side जैसे Google और वैसे होता है which automatically starts learning, I'm not sure वो Rasa कर पाता है, but I definitely have to look at that. But for now, today we will go for more over the two types, and we may get an answer that why is Rasa not able to do the third type, and if kar pa raha hai, then we will also look at that only. So let's. If there are any else doubt, I see question and answer. Okay, nothing. Are there any else doubts? If there are no more doubts, then we can get started. Are there any? Okay, there are none. So let's open our terminal and yeah, let's get started. So first of all, just type Rasa. You should get something like this. And before we move ahead, I will just like to clear if anyone is having any problem till now, um, we can solve that because we can't move ahead without Rasa install case. So yeah. Either you can type Rasa or to be specific, then we can just take Rasa version and तुम्हें दिखना चाहिए okay it's this version and this version and this version. So are there any problems till that time? Rasa अगर install हो चुका है then just give me one yes so that I can be sure and we can go ahead to make get started. And किसी का install नहीं हुआ है then there is a link which has been pinned. Go ahead, install it, and so that we don't have to wait. Give me a yes अगर Rasa install हो चुका है and audible, I guess. Okay. Okay. Avinash का हो चुका है install. What about Vansh? What about Dipesh? Steve? तुम्हारा install हो चुका है. Are there any problems? Then we can solve that right now. Uh, uh, um, I guess हो चुका है, but I'm not getting any yeses. I'm audible, right?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay. I guess then let's move ahead because yes, भी नहीं आ रहे, no भी नहीं आ रहे, lol. Okay, so we'll just move ahead and okay, nice. What did I do? Okay, so let's go. So मुझे desktop पे करना है, so I'm going to okay install it. No worries. It would take not that much time, but it would definitely take patch minute because it has a lot of stuff that gets installed at that time. Okay, we can also see what commands that Rasa on the above skill offers. Okay, so let's start with Python 3.8. So if you don't have Python 3 or 3.8 or 7, then you might, shall I type in command prompt? Yes. Um, by command prompt you mean installation or the thing I'm doing right now? Just wait. I will do the command and maybe I can copy paste. Yeah, you have to do, yeah. So जो भी वहाँ पे command दिया है, you can install it directly from command prompt. Yeah. Rasa init. So Rasa init will just create a sample project for us directly. You can think of direct sample chatbot for us, and then जो भी उसके अंदर चीज़ें हैं and making the chatbot better, हम वो करेंगे उसके बाद. Okay, so let's just click it and please enter path. And अगर तुम्हें change नहीं करना है, so I will just do this. But I guess उससे पहले let's just do Control C right now. So I will just create a directory, let's say chatbot. I will go inside chatbot and then I can do assign it. So agar, yeah, if you also want to make a so if you also want to make a directory, then just use mkdir, which is nothing but make directory, and just you can write the um, name of directory, and then you can just go to cd with the name of directory, and then you can just do the command Python 3.8 Rasa in it. If you have Python 3.7, then you can do Python 3.7. Um, Python 3.10 में जितना मुझे पता है, it will just not work. Like if I try Python 3 Rasa in it, considering Python 3 वो Python 10 कर रहा है, then it will say no module named Rasa. And the reason is that Rasa अभी तक Python 3.10 के लिए नहीं आया है. So I would say that you can install it, and installing Python 3.8 is pretty easy. I'll just give a link in a minute. In Windows, you can get the link here. Uh, um, yes, so यहाँ से तुम Windows के लिए install कर सकते हो. I will tell to do 3.8, which will be uh, uh, okay there. Okay, यहाँ पे हाँ. Windows help कर Windows help select I guess direct command line होता है मेरे हिसाब से. Um, okay, that was Microsoft Store. Okay, हाँ यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है. um, मुझे कमांड लाइन से करना पसंद है, दैट्स व्हाई आई वाज टेलिंग फ्रॉम देयर, बट आई गेस विंडोज़ में नहीं होगा. और अगर तुम्हारे पास लिनक्स है या वैसा है, देन यू कैन जस्ट डायरेक्टली इंस्टॉल via the package installer. हाँ, सो आई थिंक हमारा इनिशियलाइज हो चुका है. ओके, सो व्हाट वी डिड आफ्टर, अगर यहाँ पे देखोगे, इट इज़ आस्किंग डू यू वांट टू ट्रेन एन initial model. Yes, nice Hitansh. And उस basically as I said, जब हम ये कर रहे हैं Rasa init, it is giving us some files जो already some functions रखती है, जैसे having some grade, all those stuff. So वो जब project create हो जाता है, it asks for us, do we have to train the model. So हमने train कर लिया है. Now just to see if how the model is actually working, I will just go full screen in a minute and zoom in, and zoom in. Okay, I guess everything is clear now, hopefully. Okay, so let's do Y and let's see how our bot is working. Until then, I can open PyCharm and so desktop. एंड अगर तुम कभी बीच में छूट जा रहे हो, देन आई विल जस्ट हैव अ गिटहब प्रोजेक्ट आल्सो रेडी. सो I will give it by today itself, and कुछ भी problem होगा then we will talk about that there. Okay, so अभी वो just initialize हो रहा है properly the bot that we have just created. Till then, if there are any problems, um, any problems while installing once or कोई भी problem हो रहा है installation में, then you can say right now. And कुछ भी problem है then just say it right now rather than बाद में मैं कर लूँगा वैसा कुछ, because फिर वो मज़ा चला जाएगा and if there will be any errors then उसके लिए फिर बाकी लोगों को भी टाइम मिलना और रिप्लाई होने में बहुत टाइम मिलेगा. ओके, सो अगर कुछ हो एरर, व्हाट मस्ट आई डू आफ्टर इंस्टॉलेशन इट्स गेटिंग इंस्टॉल्ड. Once you're installed, you can just do just check if it has been installed properly, and अगर install हो चुका है then just do um, um, this command and वो Rasa initialize कर लेगा. So till then, यहाँ पे bot load हो चुका है, so I will just see how the bot is working right now. So I will just say hi and it is telling me okay, hey, hi, how are you. I don't think so दिख रहा होगा इतना properly. Maybe if I just close from here and यहाँ पे जाके अगर मैं देखूँ, okay, is it visible now properly? If Rishikesh and Pratik can say.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, so I will just say Rasa, yeah, Rasa shell, which is same as just telling just to test like the bot जो भी हमने model अभी train कर लिया है, and it is getting started on this server and it is loading the model which we can see from in this folder. हम directory में अभी जाएंगे क्या file क्या कर रही है, and till then if there are any errors,
Could you please increase the font size of terminal?
Yes.
okay, I will view mode. I hope it's control plus, control shift plus. Okay, doesn't work. Appearance and the presentation mode,
Yes.
and it doesn't work. Nice. Okay, give me one sec. Um, um, zoom. Okay, I will just open on VS Code. I guess that will be the easiest for zoom in. I don't think so. Client offers that properly. Yeah, let's close this. Okay, terminal and okay, is everything clear? Properly saying now. I think now it will be clear, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rasa shell again. Are there any problems while installing? Control plus scroll up in case one search for time. Okay, done. So basically, it's just taking the model and getting started on the server. जहाँ यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है. And we will talk about everything which is here in a minute. It takes a little time, but yeah, that's a little drawback. But I guess that's still way faster than the other which they offers. And I guess एक बार it takes a while for the first times, but yeah. Okay, I guess everything is clear, and let me just go a little bit more. Okay, so let's say hi, and it says hey, how are you? And let's say we say something else. We say bye. Okay, it says bye. Let's say my name is Dheeraj. Let's say what it says. There is something to cheer you up. Okay, let's say what it is. Okay, एक image है. Okay, so what I think right now happened is it thought that maybe this sentence which I just sent right now is some sad tone or something, और उसने वो analyze करके वो सोचा that okay, the person is sad and एक फोटो भेजना बेटर रहेगा, and I say no and then it says bye. Okay, so it is pretty much इतना भी कुछ अच्छा नहीं है, it's pretty broken right now. So let's try to make it better. There are any no problems till now. Okay. Okay, so let's get started and talking about a little. I'll just stop a screen share in a minute, and I will screen share the window, and I hope everything is properly properly दिख रहा है सब कुछ. I
Yes, we
guess.
can.
Okay, just give me one sec. Um, okay. Okay, I'm back. So ये files दिख रही होगी. I guess everything is pretty much visible. Okay, हाँ. So we have this many folders. Ignore.idea dot rasa ये सब already pre-built ones हैं and हमेशा generate होगी after every build. We have a folder called actions. We have a folder called data. We have a folder called models. Test can be ignored. We are not going to do any testing today. And we have some files called config, credentials, domain, and endpoints. So let's start talking from one files. So, but let's talk about actions later. Let's talk about data. In the folder, we have something called NLU.yml. Now, जैसे अभी वो पहले बात कर रहे थे, what is intent? I will explain everything in right now. So what NLU, as the name already suggests, it has all the training data जो हम अपने bot को देंगे. Now it has intents, it has some examples for that particular intent, and yeah, everything like that. Now already intent को देख के थोड़ा समझ में आ ही रहा होगा that what actually it is saying. Basically, if the user is saying something, let's say related to greet, so ये examples होगा. Now this intent doesn't have to be a particular greet. I can just write a new intent right now and कुछ भी मैं नाम दे सकता हूँ. So it doesn't have to be understandable by us. Basically यहाँ पे जो भी नाम दिया होगा and what are the examples, based on that our model will recognize कि okay, मैंने जैसे अभी यहाँ पे my name is धीरज बोला and it thought कि यहाँ पे it was more like a sad मूड अनहैप्पी. सो इसने वो सोच के मुझे ये चीज़ किया जो यहाँ पे नहीं दिया है, विच विल गो अनदर इन रूल्स एंड डोमेन डॉट वाई एम एल. बट बेसिकली दैट्स व्हाट ऑन द अबाउट ऑन द सिंपल स्टफ. एनएलयू इज बेसिकली ऑल द ट्रेनिंग डेटा जो हमें बॉट को देना है. सो व्हेन आई एम सेइंग हेलो, it gets to know कि ये इंटेंट जो है वो ग्रेट इंटेंट का है, and this is because we have given the example of hello, and when we say hello it gets to know okay ये great है, and it says the answer which are given in the domain yml when जब हाँ. So yeah, the utter great. Now ये यहाँ पे responses लिखा है, but obviously how does the code knows कि हाँ यहाँ पे great है, then we will do something called utter great or utter cheer up. जैसे मैं ये लगा कि okay this was sad, so it is giving something called utter cheer up. So yeah, so talking about all those things, before moving on to domain.yml, let's see what is actually the credentials.yml doing or config.yml is doing. So this config.yml are basically all the settings which are giving to the particular project right now, which is all the मशीन लर्निंग प्रोजेक्ट राइट नाउ जो भी हम दे रहे हैं, और यहाँ पे सब कमेंटेड है, विच इज बेसिकली यहाँ पे लाइक इट इज एक्चुअली काइंड ऑफ अ बेनिफिट कि लाइक यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी कमेंटेड है, लेट्स से यू गो टू रासा डॉक्स, रासा डॉक्यूमेंटेशन, और हमें पता चलता है कि ओके वी हैव टू ऐड समथिंग लाइक दिस, तो हम सीधा डायरेक्टली जस्ट से कि ओके मैं यहाँ पे अनकमेंट कर दूंगा एंड दिस वाज द सेटिंग वाज नीडेड. सो मुझे कहीं पे सर्च करके बार बार वो नहीं देखना होगा कि what settings to add. So I can just comment out and मुझे पता चल जाएगा कि okay this was the thing which has to be done. So this is config.yml. ज़्यादा सोचना नहीं है, it's simple just settings. हम ज़्यादा यहाँ पे change भी नहीं करेंगे. Okay, that is that. Now talking about the credentials.yml, it's the same. बस वो बता रहा है कहाँ पे अगर कुछ रासा एक्स और चैनल्स, अगर हम सीधा ऑनलाइन कुछ बातें करने वाले then we will have all the stuff here. But वो आज नहीं होने वाला, आज नहीं करने वाले, so we can forget that what it does also. Now talking about domain.yml. Now, domain.yml is what the assistant will do. What we saw in NLU कि हम bot को बता रहे थे कि these are the example data, these are the training data जो model को जब मिलेगा then it will do something on that. So ये basically related किसके था? What we are going to say, right? And what domain.yml is, it is related to what our bot will do. So जब मैंने बोला कि great, so I have written somewhere कि जब great होगा, then I have to do something called utter great, which is when I say, let's say anything from here. I say let's go. When I say let's go, it says again, hey, how are you? So basically जो भी great में मैंने लिखा हुआ है वो utter great does. Now obviously यहाँ पे कुछ है ऐसा utter and then underscore and then it says great. So this is also another way, simple way to tell the Rasa or simple to tell the code that agar this is basically simple Rasa way to tell that agar there is something called great, then this was the response which I would like to give. एंड दैट इज व्हाट एक्चुअली हियर द अटर इज डूइंग. यहाँ पे अटर कोई ऐसा कुछ टाइप नहीं है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. बेसिकली व्हेन वी डू अटर ग्रेट, सो वो इट बिकम्स इजियर फॉर अस रादर देन राइटिंग अगेन द कोड की अगर कुछ ग्रेट का होगा देन आई एम गोइंग टू डू दिस. सो जब हम अटर डाल देते हैं देन वी नो कि कुछ भी इंटेंट के साथ जहाँ पे भी होगा वी विल जस्ट गिव दिस पर्टिकुलर टेक्स्ट टू द बॉट. सो दैट इज व्हाट domain.yml does. यहाँ पे हम बेसिकली जो भी हम हमारे असिस्टेंट को चाहिए रहता है, जैसे इंटेंट्स में जो भी हमारे असिस्टेंट को चाहिए हम वो सारी चीज़ें यहाँ पे लिख देते हैं सो दैट assistant can learn about it and give a particular responses. Now, are there any problems still other than that? हमने NLU YML सीखा, हमने domain YML सीखा and config YML सीखा. कुछ अभी तक डाउट है वहाँ तक? To simple terms, in simply talking, NLU is simply your training data. जो भी तुम examples दोगे वहाँ पे वो उससे मॉडल सीखेगा और वो bot use करेगा to understand what is our what the person is saying. जैसे मैंने पहले बोला NLP is divided into the two parts where the NLU is understanding, right? So basically यहाँ पे वही हो रहा है, all the data which you are getting from the NLU वो समझ रहा है and it understands कि यहाँ पे great है और यहाँ पे ये हो रहा है. Now to tell a better way or just to explain better way, I will just cut this. Now I will just do Rasa interactive. Now this will make us understand even better कि कैसे ये analyze कर रहा है और how it's working on the back behind the scenes. Now अगर तुमने देखा होगा we got another new model. I'm not sure मैंने कुछ change किया था but maybe कुछ change किया होगा, that's why we got another new model and that is basically helping us which you can take directly to the production. And हमेशा जब भी हम run करेंगे नया we don't have to say कि this was the new model, वो automatically a recent model ले लेता है and then it start working on basically on that. Now ये run हो रहा है and till then are there any problems? Anything related to any files or anything till now? कोई भी problem हो then you can type and सारी चीज़ अगर properly work कर रही है तुम्हारे लिए भी then we can go on.
Hello, Dheeraj.
हाँ,
There.
yeah. Am I not audible?
We can't hear you. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you are audible. Dheeraj, you are audible.
Like I was audible from long time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So तुम देख सकते हो अभी we have the same user interface जो हमारे पास पहले था. So I will just say hi and after hi यहाँ पे देखो कुछ लिख के आ रहा है that our NLU model classified high with intent great. अब तुमने देखा होगा we have defined something in high and great. So यहाँ पे वो चेक किया उसने और it gets to know कि great was the intent जो मॉडल ने रिकॉग्नाइज किया है and there are no entities जो हम बाद में एक थोड़ी देर बाद आएंगे and then we say okay it is correct definitely and it says यहाँ पे hi. Now the bot wants to run utter great जो हमने यहाँ पे देखा which is basically whatever the response we have given here. So it says utter great, so I will say okay why sure and then उसके बाद जब तुम देखोगे we gave something called high. Now 1.00 which is basically telling कि हमारा जो मॉडल था वो 100% उसने हाई को रिकॉग्नाइज कर लिया and the reason was that because we have given directly high as our example. अगर यहाँ पे high नहीं होता so maybe it would have still guessed it but it might have not gotten 100% because we have not given the proper example as that way and that is also a reason we don't have to specify all the words जो हमें use करने हैं यहाँ पे, it will still recognize. And now let's say action listen. Now action listen is simply that to take the next input. यहाँ पे कुछ ज़्यादा दूसरा नहीं है. Now I will say your input. Now let's say we say something जैसे यहाँ पे hey dude था, ठीक है? So let's say something called just dude and say classify कर लिया. Okay, dude was with intent great even though dude यहाँ पे नहीं है. So I will say okay why, and it wants to bot wants to run unlikely intent and to indicate okay at a grid, and it says hi hey how are you. Now give me some simple words. So let's say bot break करता है कि नहीं. Give me some simple word. Maybe we can try something like let's say the different language. Let's say hola, which is definitely not okay. Why? And let's do hola. Okay, it says mood unhappy, which is definitely not correct. And let's see what mood unhappy is doing. Okay, and let's say why. And now it does utter cheer up जो वापस यहाँ पे आ रहा है, and it is going to send us what we have given here. So it gives this, and यहाँ पे ये चीज़ आया, and then if you saw earlier, yeah, like we can do that morning. So जैसे तुमने देखा we earlier हमें कुछ और भी आया था which was saying did that help you. So वापस ये चीज़ आ रहा है that okay ask tell that other utter did that help. Now obviously ये सब चीज़ें कहीं ना कहीं हो रही है, right? We have not seen that thing. So let's talk about which is the file which is doing all this. So हम rules.yml में जाते हैं, एक बार, which also says the name itself that okay there is something called there are some rules. Now if you say something here, यहाँ पे हमने कुछ लिखा है rule. Now this is not something कि मैंने ऐसा लिखा and ये actually work कर रहा है वैसे. It's just simply name, and जो name यहाँ पे मैंने दिया है which is simply as simple as understandable. Let's say goodbye anytime the user says goodbye. So जब goodbye बोला जा रहा है, which is basically a simple step. Intent जो मैंने अभी पहले बताया, sorry, जो मैंने पहले बताया. सो गुड बाय इंटेंट. सो अगर यूजर अगर मैं कुछ बोलता हूँ लेट्स से गुड बाय, सो यहाँ पे वो डिटेक्ट करता है ओके दिस वाज द इंटेंट, एनीथिंग फ्रॉम हियर उसको पता चलता है दिस वाज द इंटेंट, एंड देन इट गोज डायरेक्टली हियर सेइंग द एक्शन व्हिच वी विल टेक आफ्टर दिस. जो अगर हमारे पास हमें पता चल गया इंटेंट गुड बाय है, देन वी विल टेक दिस एक्शन अटर गुड बाय जो हमने डोमेन डॉट वाई एम एल में ये किया है. हाँ, goodbye. So we say y, and it says y, and as you can see, we got the answer as y. So that is about simple rules. Now rules is still okay, but it is more like it is हम if else नहीं कर पाएंगे. It's more like okay ये होना है तो ये होना है, ये करना है तो ये करना है, अगर ये नहीं हो रहा है तो ये करना है. But what about हमें कुछ एक बड़ा story लिखना है. Let's say मुझे पूरा bot ऐसे बनाना है like मेरा shop है and I want that bot to do something like okay if a user is coming it should buy, and I will a person will say okay मुझे I want to buy this, and bot will say okay let's say I want to buy pizza. So bot will say okay what kind of pizza. So user will say okay this kind of pizza, and let's say in the middle वो जो पिज्जा जो उसने टाइप बोला वो गलत है. Now we don't have any way to find that in rules.yml, and that's where stories come. And stories में हम लिख सकते हैं ये सब चीजें कि like see said path 1 again it's just a name, उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता हम क्या नाम लिख रहे हैं. It's a simple. So we do great, and अगर हम great करते हैं let's try out this side story. Okay, so I give y. Now we have to give intent great. So let's say hi. It got this. So this is correct. Everything is done till here. Now we are on action utter grid जो हमें बता रहा है that we have to run action utter grid. So हम ये step पे भी पहुंच गए. Now हमने किया y. Now हम वापस वो listen कर रहे हैं. Okay. Now it is asking for mood unhappy. Now let's go to mood unhappy and check करते हैं कि ये trigger कैसे हो सकता है. So mood unhappy में words है like I'm sad. So I will just say let's say just sad. Now उसने पता चल गया intent mood happy. So now we are on third step. Okay, so one is done, um, one is done, two is done, three is done, and let's do y, and that utter cheer up. So यहाँ तक हम आ चुके हैं. Now I will say okay utter cheer up y, and now we are on this much. So this all are जो भी हमने पहले देख रहे थे क्योंकि ये सब चीजें वर्क कैसे कर रही है, दिस ऑल आर वर्किंग बेसिकली बिकॉज ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर स्टोरी. सो हमने बोला ओके अटर डिड दैट हेल्प. नाउ वो वापस सुन रहा है एंड विल से यस. नाउ अफर्म. नाउ लेट्स गो फॉर द अफर्मेशन. आई एम प्रीटी मच श्योर यस और ऐसा कुछ ही होगा. अफर्म इज ओके. लेट्स डू यस. And it will do utter happy. So let's see utter happy क्या है domain.yml में, which is great. Carry on. So ये हमने किया utter happy is correct and it will do और response आया होगा basically utter happy great carry on. So this was the simple understanding of all the files. यही files के साथ हम जो भी करना है हमें वो करेंगे. And I think it's a good time to tell what we are going to do. So हम simple meme bot बनाएंगे. We will get some meme template and we will write वो meme में क्या होगा and we will get some image. So is everything clear till now? I will just stop this and I will go to we'll just go to uh, I will just do Control C and everything is good. Okay, are there any problems till now? I can screen share because wrote some notes on it, and I would definitely like to share my handwriting because it's really great. Yeah. Okay. So these are the simple way to explain what we have just got through. Config.yml is nothing but all the ML settings. Domain.yml में overview of intents, response, custom actions जो हम देखेंगे अभी एक मिनट में थोड़ी टाइम में, which is basically जो हमारा bot response करेगा, bot intent का response करेगा and everything. Stories basically वही है example of इंटेंट एक्शन के सीक्वेंसेस. नाउ यहाँ पे तुमने देखा होगा एक्शन ऑफ सीक्वेंसेस विच इज बेसिकली हमें बता रहा है कि इसके बाद ये करना है, ये करना है. इफ दैट इज नॉट हैपनिंग देन ये करना है. एंड दैट NLU.md विच इज अगेन एग्जांपल ऑफ इंटेंट एंड हम एंटिटीज पे भी वापस थोड़ी देर में आएंगे. सो आई होप एवरीथिंग इज क्लियर. इफ आई एम गोइंग लिटिल फास्ट देन you can say I see question and answer something. Do we have a type version as 3.1 always? So वो type version 3.1 basically Rasa का version है. Like so this is basically as I earlier said, Rasa directly generate कर रहा है ये files. So let's say if I do 3.0, it should not be okay, just yeah, it should not give me an error, but if I do Rasa shell, एक warning लिख के आएगा that 3.0 is the older one and I'm going to go ahead with 3.1. I hope वो miss ना हो जाए, but yeah. So yeah, that is basically the answer. Sorry, basically Rasa का version है. Answer live, I guess that's what we do. Yeah. Can Rasa be used for? Okay, that is done. And I hope everything is clear till now. Just give me a yes. And अगर थोड़ा fast हो रहा है, then also give me some response so that I can go a little slow and maybe I can explain a little in more details. Okay, thanks, Avinash. Everything's cool. What about Vansh? Um, okay, what about Steve and all the other folks? It will be total fun and हम तुम्हें थोड़ा time भी देंगे and you can add all your fun stuff. And जो भी हम बनाएंगे, it won't be at all hard. As you saw already, it's simple as just writing English words and simply दो तीन बस keywords है वो तुम रासा के site पे भी देख पाओगे and it's just so simple, really easy. I hope वो deprecation warning आ गया. कहाँ पे please I remember saying this, but I guess I already explained you that version is basically just the 3.1. Okay, now I'll try everything after the session as I need to learn from commands. So actually once तुम साथ में कर सकते हो because we are not going that deep into the command prompt or all that stuff. But yeah, your choice. I'll just close this. तो अभी मुझे सब समझ में आ चुका है. So let's just go. I will just screen share so that हम meme API और ये सब देख सकते हैं really quick. Now don't get scared by API and all. I will just try and brief as much as possible. Let's close this image and let me nice, I forgot the link. I think it was image dot image book. Yeah. So we will just log out, and I will write email which I hardly use. Let's create a username with let's be funny introvert. Let's type a password 123456, and ये password मैं use नहीं करने वाला or the account, so that's why I'm telling. And we will actually need to use password and all this, so that's why I'm telling. But basically, I'm not going to use any account, so yeah, I will delete this account anyway. Okay, 123. Okay, 78 and 78. Hopefully, we will be able to. Very common. Oh no. So I will just write JD JDSE 123 456. I will copy this. Copy here. Okay, no, it doesn't work. JDSE 123 456, and I will download a robot and submit. Okay, we have okay, let's save this. And okay, we have an account, and let's go to API. I guess that is the page. Okay, so this is the API for memes, and I think everything is clear till now. Okay, for now मैं अपने credentials दे दूंगा chat में, so you can use the same ones. But बाद में you can create an account, and the reason we will need those that account and all that, we will see that. Okay, so let's see this how it's working. So I'll just open post one. You don't have to do anything, just see what I'm doing right now. No need to try out this stuff because it's pretty easy. But yeah, I will just do get memes. So basically, if you want to try NQ bin something, RQ bin I guess, RQ bin if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So you can go to this site rather than doing post. Just I will do this. Okay. So just go online अगर try करना है, which is basically just we are just requesting. Just think of that there is a server and we are just getting some memes from there. No need to go deep into how APIs are working and all that. So जैसे ही हमने URL यहाँ पे डाला, I think मैंने URL नहीं दिया है. हाँ, you can just type the copy paste the URL in this. We do get nothing but else, and we do simple send. No need to go or think much, and we get a success as true, basically telling ki okay, everything is coming true, and we get some URL. It is little weird right now, but everything will be good in a minute. And yeah, so we basically get all the templates. Let's take one template and let's do, rather than doing anything like this, let's just make this better. And we get a meme template, and I'm pretty sure सबने देखा ही होगा Drake link का this meme template. And if everything is clear till then yeah, सबको मिल गया ये link. And were you be able to do this? Everything cool till now? Everything is cool? Did we get the link? Basically यहाँ पे link ये आ रहा है, but if I want to give, I can give from here. वहाँ पे पता नहीं वो लिंक वैसा आता है, but yeah, I think I gave something else. Is it a correct link? So I hope everyone has gotten the link, और basically कोई भी link कोई भी meme वहाँ से लेके तुमने try out कर दिया होगा. We have also some other memes also from here. I guess this 2 button one, which is I guess the red one and the bigger red one. I hope. Thanks. What did I open? So basically we have the meme templates, and now I guess we can go ahead. So simply हम बस ये get memes से हम बस we are getting an array of different memes जहाँ पे हम थोड़ी ID मिल रही है, name मिल रहा है. So it actually gives a lot of possibility where a bot can ask, okay, give me an ID, and मैं एक meme का template दूंगा and दूंगी, and if there is a name, then maybe it can generate a URL from that. So that is what we are going to do for now. So let's go here, and okay, is everything clear till now? We can go ahead and start customizing our and make our own bot from the one which we have already gotten. Is everything clear? So I will just stop the screen share and get into VS Code. Okay, everything is clear. Okay, pretty good. So let's get started. Just a minute. Uh, uh, um, okay, before we move ahead, let's talk about the actions because जैसे मैंने already बोला, we will basically ask, basically a user will ask, okay, give me a meme, and हमारा bot उसको एक meme template देगा. Now, obviously वो meme template जो दे रहा है, for that we need that action to happen somewhere, right? Because ये API call है और ना ही we are not giving some static text. So for that, Rasa provides us custom actions जो हाँ यहाँ पे हम कुछ भी कर सकते हैं, and you can see everything is pretty much commented out right now. So yes, this is a simple action which we will talk in a minute. So we can comment out all the stuff which are needed, which is starting from. So if there will be no problem right now, I guess just take out the just uncomment the part from starting from. So other than that, these are simple generated files already, and I guess everything is clear. Okay, so talking about this, these are just simple Python imports. This is Rasa SDK imports जो हमें action and tracker I will talk in a minute, and all the collecting dispatcher. So a lot of fancy words, no need to give that much time onto it. As I said, it is a framework which is helping us to write code for our, or make train our chatbot as we want. So rather than going too deep into all those things, let's talk about which are actually needed. So this is the function which where we will be um, getting our response whenever we call the action. So यहाँ पे हम जो भी जैसे यहाँ पे लिखा है utter message. So this is what the message which our bot will basically send. So if I write something, let's say hello world, and यहाँ पे I think यहाँ पे already defined है action. Just a minute. Action hello world. Okay, we have already defined action hello world, but it's not that. Okay, so is everything clear till now? Were you be Do you have any problems in doing actions or anything like that? No problem, I guess, hopefully. Or if there are any problems, then you can tell me right now. I guess no problem. Okay, now going ahead, now we know what actions are action.py will do, and this is where we have to call the API, and basically यहाँ पे जो भी हम मैसेज सेंड करेंगे वो यहाँ पे दिख जाएगा. सो सिंपल फ्लो विल बी, हम यहाँ पे कुछ एक्शन डालेंगे जो हमें वो मीम लाके देगा, एंड बेसिकली वी विल जस्ट रिप्लाई विद द URL of that meme, because command prompt we just can't show an image. But yeah, so this is what it will be. Maybe you can add image kind of thing and submit to us, and we'll see. Okay, other than that, let's get started. So basically, first of all, हमें वो समझना पड़ेगा that a person is asking about meme. So we basically make an intent, which is again just we have to just say write meme. So let's say we say meme. So again यहाँ पे तुम कुछ भी लिख सकते हो. It is basically for you to get to know कि okay यहाँ पे basically we want something like meme. So let's say rather than saying meme, we say get meme. So get meme will be the intent meme. Now ये get meme कैसे trigger होगा? We have to train the model for that to understand the language that it is a type intent of me get meme. So we write some examples. यहाँ पे simple English, no nothing programming at all. I will just say give meme. I can say tell meme. I can say can you provide me a meme, and let's say what else we can write. Tell me what else we can write here. What are some different combinations जो अगर bot को पता चल गया, then it can try to master anything related meme. any sentence which you feel यहाँ पे डालने से maybe it might fail. Show me a meme. Yes, that's a good. Show me a meme. And also, it doesn't matter if it's capital small. We can make it small. It doesn't matter. But yeah. Anything else? Maybe कुछ और sentence हो जहाँ पे वो it won't understand. But basically देखने में पता चल जा रहा है because we don't have anything related to meme at all here. So if a user sends a meme, it will directly know that there is nothing but get meme, and that is simple as that because there is nothing else which is meme here. So वो कहीं से भी confuse भी नहीं हो पाएगा, and the bot doesn't have his own brain, so that वो automatically समझ जाएगा कि there is some meme यहाँ पे कुछ और बात कर रहा है. What if we use joke instead of meme? By joke, are you telling like writing here as it here like tell me a joke? This. So when you are writing tell me a joke, basically तुम बता रहे हो कि even if a person is writing something related to joke or tell me a joke, तो ये get meme trigger होगा. So it is not like bot will understand कि oh this is different here. Make me laugh is a good. Make me laugh a good. But yeah, talking about joke, it is same as that कि अगर तुम यहाँ पे जो भी example दे रहे हो, you can even write something like tell me my name. So it is basically these all examples are not the these are examples which will be given by the user. So जब user बोल रहा है related, let's say just meme, it will still understand कि get meme से ही है कुछ, because there are no confusions at all. अभी यहीं यहाँ पे let's say there was great I am जैसे I am sad. If a person would have just written I am, then there are a lot of confusions, right? Because यहाँ पे mood great में भी problem है because it's like simple English, but यहाँ पे different examples है जहाँ पे वो उसका accuracy mix आएगा. But when I'm just writing let's say just meme, तो वहाँ पे कोई confusion ही नहीं है, and it will directly understand. So I think I was clear here. Okay, make me laugh is a good, and we can remove this example because this is not valid. So on this, based on these examples, we don't have to write all the examples that are out there. We just have to write those examples जिसे हमें लगता है कि okay ये bot इतने example देखे तो समझ जाएगा that we have to just write if a user is writing meme then उसे समझ में आ जाएगा. So I guess these are more than enough. Now okay, we know okay everything is good till now, so मुझे पता चल गया whenever I'm writing meme everything is good here. But now there is another thing which comes, which as we earlier talked about the okay should I talk about entity right now? Okay, let's talk about later on only. Okay, हमने intent डाल दिया, but we have not told how the bot will respond, right? So let's configure that right now. But is everything good till now? But are you able to write this much? I will just send here if you. Oh, nice. It's structured, but if I don't think so, it will again structure it way. Yeah. So if you're not able to structure this way, just properly add this. What is it called? Dash. Yeah. Just add properly dash. Because if you don't provide proper dash, I guess .yml usually fails if the syntax is not proper. It's a little strict. So is everything clear till now? Were you able to add your examples or anything in this intent? Everything's good, and I hope I'm audible also. Give me a yes if everything is cool till the intent. Everything's cool, I guess. Okay. Yes. Okay. Going great. Okay. Now हमने जैसे मैंने बोला मैंने ये बता दिया कि अगर यूजर बोल रहा हूँ अगर हाँ if user is saying anything related meme bot को पता चल जाएगा it is get meme. But now bot कैसे respond करेगा? That is something which we have not talked about. So let's go there and let's write in our responses that we should write somewhere. But as I said earlier, responses will be there if we just want a text, right? जैसे यहाँ पे domain.yml में हमने कुछ responses रखे utter greet, so it directly greets every time we have something like that. But हमारे पास कुछ actions है, हमारे पास static data नहीं है that okay if there is something like that then we do, and that is where action comes. And जैसे मैंने action में बताया था we have something called utter message here. So जब भी मैं action को यहाँ पे call करूँगा it will automatic call जो भी हमें response देना है. So यहाँ पे मुझे बताना का यहाँ पे मुझे I don't have to specify anything at all कि मुझे ये response देना है. आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से हियर। यहाँ पे हम कुछ एग्जाम, यहाँ पे हम रिस्पॉन्सेज देते हैं व्हेन यू वांट अ स्टैटिक वन, जैसे किसी ने हाय बोल दिया, देन आई विल से ओके हे हाउ आर यू, या फिर डिफरेंट डिफरेंट मोर टेक्स्ट डाल दिया, सो देन दिस विल हैपन। बट इन एक्शन डॉट पी वाई, और बेसिकली हमें मीम के साथ क्या करना है, वी वांट टू बेसिकली प्रोवाइड अ मीम, राइट? एक मीम देना है मुझे, दैट विल बी डन अंडर एक्शंस, बिकॉज वो एक एपीआई कॉल करेगा, बेसिकली एक साइट से लाएगा, एंड वी कांट डू डायरेक्टली हियर फ्रॉम द रिस्पॉन्स बिकॉज इट इज ऑल स्टैटिक हियर। सो हम यहाँ पे जो भी करना है अभी हमें वो यहाँ पे करना है, बट बिफोर दैट हमने एक नया इंटेंट बनाया, सो हमें बॉट को बताना पड़ेगा दैट यू हैव टू check for this intent also, which was the name was nice, my mouse stopped. Okay, yeah, it was get meme. So just copy get meme and put it in under intents, below intent, and just don't forget to add this. Okay, so now that we are done, everything is good, I guess. Intents में खाली हमें get meme डाल दिया, so that bot also checks for get meme. ओके, नाउ दैट इज डन। हमारे पास रूल्स फाइल है, हमारे पास एक स्टोरीज फाइल है, एंड हमारे पास एक्शंस डॉट पी वाई। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद आई शुड स्टार्ट विद लेट्स से आई गेस आई कैन स्टार्ट विद I guess let's start with rules itself so that we can specify how will be the flow. So let's say for rule I write it is basically what यहाँ पे जो लिखा है मैं वही कॉपी कर लूंगा, so that there is no problem. Now rule is basically यहाँ पे जो भी नाम दिया है मैं अपना नाम लिख दूंगा. So I guess for us a rule can better name can be I guess show meme. I guess it is a good name, and let's just capitalize because सारे capitalize थे, and I guess show meme is a good I guess yes. So rule का नाम मैंने रख दिया show meme. Now intent. Now I guess हमने अभी बात किया what will be the intent. So it will check. So simple rule will be okay. Show meme, add a intent. So अगर get meme हो रहा है तो next step will be nothing but what like doing a utter, और let's say हम कुछ action करेंगे, so वो action होगा यहाँ पे. Now यहाँ पे we don't have action as anything utter I am bot, and but we have something called यहाँ पे action hello world. Now it might have gone little complex, but what we are going to do here is a simple step will be okay, it will check okay get meme is here, and when we got to know कि यहाँ पे intent में कुछ get meme था, so we will go the next step will be nothing but to do whatever the action here will be. Now let's check. Okay, हमने कुछ action भी नहीं डाला है, we are just going to train. Okay, so I यहाँ तक सबका हो गया हो, सिंपल एक रूल डाल दो एंड जस्ट कॉपी पेस्ट, और खाली नाम चेंज कर दो और इंटेंट डाल दो. इज एवरीथिंग गुड? बिकॉज अब हम ट्रेन करेंगे एंड वी विल सी हाउ मच वी हैव, हमने क्या डाला है और क्या रिस्पॉन्स आने वाला है अभी. एवरीथिंग इज गुड, और शुड आई कॉपी पेस्ट हियर? जस्ट कॉपी पेस्ट हियर, बट वो वैसा हो जाएगा ना. मे बी आई कैन एड 2 so that वो वैसा ना हो, and maybe you can remove later on. Okay, yeah. Okay, I guess everything is good till now, and I will just do simple. So मेरे साथ बस एक command डाल दो rasa train. Now what this will do, this will basically create another model जो भी latest होगा. I guess the last one was 1646, अभी 1917 हो जाएगा, and just print rasa train. I will just write here Rasa train. This will basically just train the model which we have just added all the stuff. And यहाँ पे कुछ errors होगा तो हमें पता चल जाएगा यहाँ पे if there will be any errors. But let's see. जब तक ये train हो रहा है, tell me if there are any problems, or just share your profiles. Any profile, just connect with each other. कोई भी profiles हो, LinkedIn, GitHub, just share everyone unless and until ये model build हो रहा है. Rishikesh, you can share. Pratik, you can share. Tejas, Avinash, Vansh, if your profiles you can share, and let's just connect with each other जब तक ये model train हो रहा हो.
Yeah, yes, sure.
It will take a while, but yeah. Okay, nice. One has shared his profile. Just share your profile. It can be LinkedIn, GitHub, Instagram, anything. Don't worry at all. Just share and just connect with each other. This is the time which where you get to connect with everyone. I guess it will take time because we did all the changes all at once, and it usually does take to train the model and take time. But I guess oh no, don't need don't share your WhatsApp number. Nice. Um, um, we are also getting some warning. The unexpected intent policy is currently experimental. I think we have it on somewhere. I guess in config. Uh, uh, um, Policy. Okay, it is not on. Never mind. Okay. I think this will be the last one. And no need to think how it's doing. Everything is happening already for us. We just sit and relax while it's getting done, and we share our profiles. Let's hope this will be the last one, and we should also get generated. Okay, we have gotten. So I guess this is the one last. And I guess सबका हो गया होगा. I don't think so. इसमें ज़्यादा CPU और ये होता है. But hopefully होगा हो गया होगा. Okay. Also we get a nice message. Your Rasa model is trained and saved at here. We get our time also. Now I will not take much time more. I will try to complete before 7:40. So let's run Rasa shell. Now Rasa shell is same again. Basically to test your bot, जो भी तुमने train किया उसके बाद, we are just telling okay get ready bot and we are ready for you for some questions and let's see how you react. It's actually pretty fun to fail the bot, and you get to know, oh, this can also be one person can ask this and that and etc etc. Also till then we can generate some memes. um I will just generate a meme till then. Give me some caption till then. We can do that. JDSE 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. And okay, I forgot my password, I guess. I think it was small. JDSC. um okay, it's done. It's also this is done. Okay, not done. I will just start my screen sharing as full. Until then we can just make some memes because why not. Okay, let's add some text like what text we can add. Ha ha ha. No, wait. Array. Okay, sorry for that loud. Okay, sorry, I think I have muted, but yeah, we made a meme basically directly from here, and we just added some text, making us about nice. Um, yeah, so hopefully we will do the same today also. I guess we are done. Okay, so we added something like meme. So let's go to NLU. What was the example? So let's say let's just directly start writing meme only. I will stop screen sharing and I will just write meme, and it will tell me, okay, I'm a bot powered by Rasa, which is totally failing. And okay, let's try something like give meme and let's see if it's failing. Okay, still failing. And maybe try show me a meme, and it's still failing. And the reason for that is we did not specify the meme is what entity, because if you see here earlier, wait, I think I have to screen share. Give me one second. And for that is whenever we are adding this new data, for earlier this data is directly given by the Rasa and they have already the database for it to understand, but we don't have any database for this. And for that I'm just going to say that there is something called, let's say I made something, so I say in simple English I say lookup. I forgot the syntax, but it is something look up, and it is, if I'm not wrong, look up, and I will say, let's say it will be type of meme, and in example I will just write examples um, meme. It is basically same as what we have done earlier, and it is just telling that okay, ये जो meme है, that is basically going to be the type of what we have defined here, and that is why, and that is how it will actually understand that okay, this is actually the type of that thing, and that is why it is kind of needed for us right now. So I will just say whatever the meme here will be of type meme, which is basically here, and let's do this everywhere. Make me laugh, and that's it. And let's do control C, which will. So I hope you understood why do we have to do, we have to provide a lookup example, because others are already have been done by the Rasa itself, but here we have to add a lookup because we are adding something new. And I will do Rasa train again, and till then maybe we can show more profiles, hopefully. Lol. I will just start my screen sharing properly. Okay, we are getting some error which is saying this, and I think we have forgot us. I think, yeah, as I said earlier, it is pretty strict language for syntax. So there was just one space remaining, and I've added the space, and now it should be working. And let's hope this time it won't take much time, and it has already started building. Okay, till now is everything clear? Look up wala फिर से. Okay, are you able to see my screen here? So basically I'm saying that okay, look up into meme, which is I'm saying okay, my this meme will be whatever I'm going to send. So let's say for now here there is a meme or anything. Okay, so I'm going to say give, and there will be something, and if it's type of meme, and by type of meme I'm just saying there is something, basically a simple type, you can just think of it's a simple type, and there exists a simple word called meme. So let's say if I write something, let's say hello, no, I think hello will collide, let's say something, let's say joke. So if joke exists here, and if I say give joke, it will understand that this is a type of get me. Earlier it was not understanding directly, because even if you give direct examples here, it won't understand, because it's how do I say, like it still needs some clarification on that, a particular database, a particular data type for it. And that's why we are creating here like okay, meme is something like a, you can think of a type where we have given examples of, let's say, meme and joke. And this is how I guess in Rasa 3.0 we have to do. Earlier we could just write simply a meme, but now we have to actually say that okay, there is, if there is something new like this, we basically say okay, write like this. So I hope it is clear. It is little hard to understand, but just think that you are just telling that okay, lookup is nothing but a English word, sorry, English type, and in that type we have defined some words. So अगर give में अगर मैं कुछ देता हूँ, then it will be basically this. Uh, give में अगर meme होता है, then it will understand that it is type of get meme. So to get correct response, we need to create lookup for every intent, right? Not every intent, but if it's an intent made by us, then yes, we have to add it and tell the bot to understand that this type is basically of this. जहाँ पे हम examples दे रहे हैं to understand it. Um, I hope it's clear. It is little hard to understand, but just in simple way, what you said, yeah, it is basically just that. Now we will say Rasa shell, and hopefully it should be working right now. And once it's done, I will start right away on the getting the image and sharing it here. And I guess that will be enough for today. Rasa, using Rasa is simple. You just have to look simply about this intents and a simple domain and actions, which we will go ahead. And rules, I think I already explained. It's simple as that. We provide some steps with some intent, and it's, you can think of it simple as if conditions. If this intent we got as proper, then it's true, then we go to simply to the next action, and that's what we are doing. And also, okay, I think I may have done something. No, I think I myself got confused, because I think it was always correct. If I'm not wrong, utter I am bot was already giving correct answers. Okay, yeah, it was giving. Nice. But yeah, you can also do in this way, which is actually more classify way to explain everything properly. And I think it will work on the earlier way also, but I will still say do in this way because it helps to properly module your type of words. So let's say we have a type meme. So in this type, I can literally write anything. Let's say laugh. I can write all those words which is related to this rather than writing again and again, make me laugh, this. I think I was at least understandable for that. In simple words, if I want to, uh, I think is this screen sharing? Okay, this is not. Basically, think of it as a type, and in that type, if you don't want to write again and again, now what we did here, we were writing again and again, right? Give me meme, tell me meme. But what? Let's say I have to also write the same for joke. So I have to write give joke, tell joke. But rather than doing that, I can do something like this, where making a type meme, and it is getting to know. Okay, in meme, if there is a meme or a joke, it will work. I hope I was able to make understand. I was able to explain properly. It is basically going to check. Okay, it is given as a meme, and the word which we gave was a joke. So even if let's say now if I do give, okay, it is ready. I say give joke, and it says I'm a bot powered by Rasa, which is perfectly correct. Last time I got confused, but I think we all also learned something new, so that is good. But as you said, as you can see, we are doing some action which is basically just telling, show me this, I am a bot. Even though if you saw, we are not writing any joke here. There is no mention of joke in examples, but we are mentioning into lookup, where we are telling there is something, even if there is a word called joke, it should still take the this one. Now, if I say make me laugh, it will work. It is working. Okay. Show me a meme, and it is working. Now it says passed an entity meme which is not defined in the domain, which we have never defined, but we are doing something called like this, right? And that is what the entity counts. Like it's kind of a type which we are defining here right now, and make sure all entities are listed. So yeah, that is a good way to do it, and I think we don't have any entities here right now, and I think we should define it. So entities, and we will just write I'm not sure if we do go by the dash. Let me just check in the Rasa. Okay, yeah, we have to do dash here, and we will just write me. I hope everything was able you were able to understand. It is pretty simple. Just think of it as a type, and in that type, you have to um, write all the words all at once, so that you don't have to type again and again, like give me meme, tell me joke, all that. So it won't work. Now, if I just type meme, as I said, it will work. If I do just joke, it will not work, which is pretty weird, but it should have worked. Okay. That is that. Now let's get started and change this action to something which we are going to do. Now in rules, we told, okay, do utter I am bot, but we don't have to do, right? We have to show something called action. So let's come here. First of all, let's change the class name. No need to think how classes work and all that. We will not cover in this. But in simple, you can think of class as just a I guess it will go complex. Yeah, let's just think of it in a way that it's just a class where we are going to define all the functions, where name will be nothing but which is going to use everywhere. So that will be particularly name. So let's just change the name. So it will be action. Let's say action show meme. So that is a good name to go ahead. And then in name, rather than going action hello world, we will go action show meme. Now that we have changed the name properly, let's go to rules.yml. Let's change the action to action show me. Is everything good till now? We just changed the class name because it was not having the correct name. It won't change though. Even if it is action hello world, it's not going to like give an error. But it's when the code grows, it's good to give proper name so that we understand later on what the class is doing rather than checking the whole code again and again. So that is that. We do this. We change the action. But now that we have added the action show me, the bot still doesn't know that what is action show me? We told in rules, okay, we have to do this action, but we never told in domain that we have something called one action, and that we have to do, as I said earlier, we have to tell the in domain that there is some called action. Now you can edit anywhere. So the way we added in entities, I will just say actions, and in action I will just write what was the name? The name was action show me. Yep, action show me. So now everything is done. Is everything clear till now? Any errors? Any problems? We are really near to making a meme and showing it directly via there. And even though what we are doing right now is really simple, but this is what all you are going to do. What we are doing right now is making a custom action, and that is what you will do even when you are making it better. You can write your custom joke. So let's say if someone is saying give me joke, so you will just get a joke from somewhere, or you will have a database of joke, or you will have a server running with multiple stuff, and you can do all that stuff directly here. So I hope no problem is there. Just give me a yes, so that I will just stop talking and get started on the next stuff. And yeah, and I hope I'm audible. Okay. Rishikesh is saying yes. What about Avinash, Vansh, Pratik, Tejas, Steve? Any problems? We can stop this running, and are ready to do stuff. Okay, everything is good. Now I will go to actions.py. Now, as I said earlier, we were doing something from online, right? We were on the site and we were getting some too many memes, right? Now, that is what basically an API is. So, API is basically, you can think of a small, you can think of, I guess, a simple project which has a function for getting the memes, and it is getting their memes from the database. Now, how will we do directly in our um, how do I say, directly in our files, right? There is no way to just click on a button saying get or anything. So to do that, we have in Python something called requests. So I will just do import requests, and just to check if have imported correct, let me just type response equals to request dot get, and let's just see if it's correct get. Nice. Okay, so it is correct get. So to import your request, most probably you won't have the package right now. And to get the package, I will tell what you can do is what you need to do is I guess just write this command, which will be if you go to a terminal and just write pip3 install requests. For me, it will say everything is satisfied. But yeah, that's all you have to do. It will install in a second, and yeah, um, control shift s, and yeah, I will just paste it here. And I hope you have run the command, or if you are still running the command, just give me a yes once you are ready with the next you're ready with the request. So this is nothing but a simple Python package which will let us do what we were doing online. So we will be able to get all the arrays of all the memes template URL, and we will just give a response whenever a user asks for that. So just give me a yes if you are done with the just ready with your request installation done. I guess you are done. Okay, done. So now that we are done, we won't get any errors. So let's start writing. Okay, so what we are going to do in get. So just write this simple syntax. And in get, basically, get is basically a function which will take a URL. Now, which URL we will take? We will take the same URL we were using for creating getting memes, which is again the same. And we will just paste it here, So we are telling this is where we have to get whatever we are going to get. Now, this get memes, as you saw already, we got some response as whole, which had success, data, memes, etc., etc., right? So that is what response will directly have. We don't have to do anything else here. We just have to get directly in this way. But now when we get in this way, this is going to give everything other than what we were seeing there. So to make this in a proper way, we make it in a JSON. Now I hope you don't. I hope you know JSON. But if you don't know JSON, then in simple way I can just say, in if you know Python, you can think of it as a dictionary where we have some keys and we have some values. Now values can be rather than just string, it can be arrays, it can be a object. Object is basically, I guess I'm going complex, but in simple way, I will just start screen sharing. And if I just go to, this is what we are going to get as a response. So when I'm doing get means, this is what we will get. Okay. Now this is a JSON, but if we go to raw, do we have a raw? Okay, I think it's still JSON only. Okay. So if we don't convert to JSON, we get some raw data, which is not at all useful, and it is going to give us error. So this is what we are doing. We are converting into what you see here directly, which is this, all this. So when we do JSON, we directly convert into this so that we can get this URL, which is directly inside data, then inside memes, and inside memes also there are different memes, and inside that we get one URL, right? So that is what we are going to do. So we are going to make response into response.json to make a proper data, to get a proper structured JSON file. And I hope there are still no doubts. And if there are doubts, then you can ask right now. And yeah, because there is really less amount of code remaining, and if you get stuck right now, then maybe it can be good if you just ask right now. Also, as you saw here, there are so many memes, right? So obviously memes is nothing but an array because it has so many inside a list, right? It is basically nothing but a list. In simple English word, I can say it has list of different memes, right? And if I remember correctly, what when I was checking, there are around 100 stuff. Okay, we will just go for 100 number. Now when it's a simple simple thing, or in simple English, I can say when I want to get a simple a meme out of a list, I need to provide a number, right? So that it knows which meme I want, right? And we know that there are around 100 memes. So what I will do, I will import something called random, which will just give a random meme to us. Basically it will just give me a random number between 0 to 0 to 99, because we start from 0 index in list, and it will just give me any number and we will generate it. Okay. Okay. So for that, I hope random directly comes. But if you don't have random and it gives an error later on, you can just run it random here like this. Hopefully it comes directly, but if you don't have it, you can just run pip3 install random just to check. Yeah, I will also check here directly. Pip3 install random. If you have installed, then it will just say, okay, it is already saying it's not there, which is pretty weird. But yeah, I think that is a sign of it has been already installed, I guess. Hopefully. um, that is that. So we will just get a number random, let's say random number, which will this. Now a simple syntax, you don't even have to. I will also copy directly, because it is nothing but a function which is going to generate 0 to 99. And this is basically saying, just it is saying, okay, there is random, and from that random package, use rand int function. And what rand int mean is random integer between 0 to 99. Now these both are included. That's why I haven't added 100, because it will include 100 and it will give us an error if it always goes 100, because the list of memes only has 100 memes. That's why we are starting from 0 till 99, which basically becomes equal to 100. So random will be having nothing but a number. So we can also um, print random number so that we know which number it generated. So now that we have a response and it has already been converted into JSON, now that I earlier said that it is more, the JSON which we get is basically in Python language can be considered as a dictionary. And I hope there are no errors till now. If there are errors, then do tell me. Okay, so in here you can see we have something called data. Success is there, but there is a comma, right? It's not directly inside, but in data you can see data is something where it's starting, and inside that we have memes, and inside that we have a URL. So to get this URL, we have to first say, okay, there is something called data. So I will start writing. So I will say, to get my URL will be response. Inside response, we have a data, and let's see what else we have inside that. We have memes inside that. So I will say, okay, inside that we have a memes, and inside that we have to basically give a which number we want, right? There are, so this is like zeroth index. This is sorry, yeah. Am I even screen sharing properly, or are you able to see all stuff? Okay, you are able to. So this is like zeroth index, this is 1th index. So the random number will be coming here. Where did it go? Yeah, random number will come here, which will show us which number we have to take. So in memes, I hope I'm correct with the index. Yeah, so we will just get the random number here. So this is what it's doing in response. Get me a data. Inside data, get me something which is memes. Inside memes, give me a index where the random number is. Now random number can generate, let's say, 5. So in 5 we can generate something like this. So it will directly come here, something like that. So that is what it's doing. But what random number, or for the whole, basically this will basically just give me this whole object, or just think of like this everything. But we don't need everything, right? We just need this URL. We don't need to know which is ID. We don't need to know what is number name. We just need to know basically a URL. So to get a URL, as I said earlier, we will just do simply as we have done earlier. We will just write same as this and just URL. Okay, just do Control Z and URL, and this will just directly give us URL. And I hope everything is clear. That's all we had to do, and all we have to do is just pass it as a URL, and that's all we have to do. Whenever a person will ask, we will show me. Now, hopefully, there will be no error, but there is another thing. So, to explain, okay, let me just come here. In my journal, so I will just draw. So okay, so you can think of this. So this is basically our NLP of Rasa. Okay, and the way Rasa, okay, my handwriting is just too bad, but just think this is of NLP of Rasa. Okay, it's too big. um where is the size, where is the size? Okay, yeah. Anyways, so that's that. So this is NLP Rasa, and we have some different actions. Okay, um let's just name it action, act. Now this, a simple question will be, should we merge this both things? Should we merge this, whatever action we are doing, should we just convert, add it into NLP and just do all at once and all that? And the answer can be yes, answer can be a no. It depends on your project. But in simple words, if I want to say, then it is good if we don't include this into NLP. And the reason is that it's, the custom actions will be way more when your project will be big, right? When you're ordering for some food, so you will always check, is the person saying, let's say I'm ordering something from Subway. When I'm saying in the Subway, it asks me what bread I want. So I say, okay, I want, let's say, the toast ones. So in toast one, they will check, okay, do they have the quantity for it? Do they have? So that is another custom action. And for that, let's say there can be some error, right? So for logging all that stuff, it's good if we are doing that on a different um, place, or having a proper modular approach. And the reason for that is, I will show you in a minute. So I will create another bash. And now that we are done with everything, are there any errors till now? Just give me a yes if everything is good. Just give me an error. Sorry, not error. Give me a yes if everything is good. And I hope I have mentioned action show meme everywhere. Okay, domain, action, and rule set. Okay, everything is good. Just give me a yes if everything is good, and we are pretty much done with our session. It's just last one thing remaining to test everything, and just recap. Just give me a fast yes. Any error, Avinash, Vansh, Steve? Any error did you get? So just give a yes. Am I audible? Or okay, yes, okay. So as I said earlier, what we are going to do, we are not going to make all the actions inside NLP. We are going to have on a different side. So to run this particular action, I will just say Rasa run action. And that is how Rasa also works. It tries to modular all the stuff. So let's say if I'm getting any error, I can just print here, just the way I'm doing print random run. And to check if the URL is correct, I will also say, okay, print URL, so that we know if everything is going correct. And now I will just say print run action. And I hope the command is correct. Okay, it is not. It is action. So it is basically Rasa run actions. So just go into different terminal, just create another terminal and just write Rasa run actions, which will basically run all the actions which you have written. Now we just have only one, so it will show you directly. But before that, you can run it, but I will just do Rasa train really quick so that we have all the stuff ready. And let's just hope it does fast. Lol. Also, it's 8 p.m. already, so I will just finish it everything really quick. I hope there are no errors. If there are, then you can tell me right now. And yeah, the whole team will be checking your all the responses or all the bots which you will be making. So really excited what you all make, and if there are any doubts while making or any problems with that, you can ping me on Discord or just ping anyone in the Discord, and we will get to know and we can help you. Till then, just to recap stuff, I can say what we did in NLU.yml, which is the file to understand what user is saying. We created a intent, get meme. You can write any name. We gave some examples so that bot can understand what kind of user can say, and we also provided a type so that we don't have to write different words and it can understand directly. Yeah, simple as that. Then domain.yml, where we tell the bot that there are this action which I created, there is this entity which I created, different intent that I created. So just look for that. And if I have simple static text, then I'm already going to explain here only. Okay, finally it started. And actions is basically all the custom action which you will do after you ask something as a user. So that is where we add all the stuff. Now talking about that, tracker definitely gives us something called we are different stuff which I can't open right now here, but I hopefully I can open here. Okay, I can't hear too. So tracker is basically it has all the stuff. So tracker has something called latest message, where you can get the latest message sent by the user itself. So you can maybe add some if else condition here. So if the user said something like this, so maybe you can change your custom action directly based on that. Yeah, so that is that, and we are just basically doing simple programming here. We are getting the URL out of this response from this whatever we get. Rules.yml, which is basic simple if else condition. You can think if this is going all good, then do this after that. Basically just that, nothing else. But rules are more like steps which is going always on. If true, if true, if true. If there is something going wrong here, then it will not be provided here. That's why we have something called stories, which the name suggests itself. We have the whole story written here, where it does great, then utter great, then mood great, and then do utter happy, which is nothing but the responses which we have given here. And other than that, everything is pretty much same. It's the same different stories which we have written here. And yeah, you can pretty much write the whole story here. Different there is intent, action, and when I will share also the link of the document which Rasa has provided, and it is pretty easy. They give all the sample example as a code, and I will try to make something good by tonight also, and I will share the GitHub link. I was actually going to make the whole this thing which you are seeing here as a this, but it was actually taking a lot of time for me because I was just getting distracted by other cool stuff which Rasa provides. But I will complete it by today and share it on GitHub, and you all can look into it and maybe make something on your own. And hope okay, it's done. And did you folks get any error while training the model? Yes. Okay, your Rasa model has been trained finally. So we also have this command ready, Rasa run actions, and we have also this ready. Now do Rasa shell to test the Rasa bot which you have created, and also start the server with which all the actions, which you will see here in a minute. See, you can see registered function for action, show meme, which we had written here, and we told in the domain here in action show meme. So it has been started. Now we can run it once the Rasa shell is ready, and I hope it is also ready. I think I forgot one thing. Endpoints. Oh yes. So we have to also uncomment this so that it works properly and it can connect with the Rasa shell. So yes, go to endpoints, which has all the stuff here. Endpoints. Go to endpoints and just comment it out where action endpoint. Basically, just search endpoint and you will get something like, okay, just search action endpoint and you should be getting this two lines and just uncomment it. By uncomment I just mean control slash, which where you can uncomment so that it knows which endpoint to go with. Now if I go here, it is showing me server on this only, but it is not actually connected here. So I'll just close this. Nice. What happened? Okay, I'll just close this and I will just run Rasa run actions right now and hopefully it will. So just go to endpoints.yml, um, find where action endpoint is written and just uncomment these both lines and hopefully our bot will run right now. Or I have to train again. I'm really not sure, but let's just see. Nice, it's taking ages. Maybe it's because of my internet. I will just be back in a minute. Okay, sorry for that. I'm back and okay, there are no errors, I guess. I will just it's still running nice. Hopefully it's just because of internet, because I'm sitting little inside and my Wi-Fi is little. Okay, hopefully right mean, and we should be getting okay. We have to run train again. Nice. This is pain. I'll just run start train here and let's hopefully it will work now. And maybe I can take my laptop outside so that it works way faster. And I will just mute myself in a minute. Okay, now that I'm outside, it was really fast. And it should be work fast now. Yeah, nice. We have also gotten full here. And Rasa starting server. Is it running? Okay, it is running. Now it should be working. Was anyone able to run the command or did everyone got the error? Were you able to run? Avinash, Vansh, um, uh, it will take a while. Is it running? Okay. And I'm audible, right? Yep, I'm audible. Well, it takes time to build, but hopefully it will be done in a minute. Or maybe it's because of my internet, not sure. Um, nice. I'm really not sure why it's taking so long. The model was done ages ago. Was anyone able to run and get memes? Okay, finally. It should be running right now, but it's still taking some time. Okay, finally. Okay, let's see meme and let's see if it works. Okay, we got some image. Let's see. Follow link, and it should be showing us a meme template. Okay, we got this meme, pretty famous meme. Let's say tell joke. Okay, it still worked without a spelling, and this time we actually got a different meme template. Okay, we got something different. Let's say something else. Show meme. Okay, it's still same, and we got some different template. And using this API, we can also do the similar way which I was doing earlier in the morning. Create meme, get template, validate meme. I guess it was create meme. Yeah, so you can also do this same way, something like this. You can add username and the password and the text zero in this. So maybe we can have some different time where we can do that, but yeah, you can post this, and you can, everything is pretty much explained here in post what you have to send. You can copy this image and just rather than writing date, you just write post and you just write whatever it's written. Now, what is template ID? You can get the template ID from all the things which are nothing but the ID. So yeah, that is all about this, about today's session. And we are able to generate meme. And what else we have? We say hello. I've not added any other greetings and all that. Looking for your submissions and see what else you can add. There are a lot of things. You don't have to go for like memes. You can add something related to our college, or related to exams which are going on, which a bot which provides link for answers, even though everything is offline now, but you can just add anything like that. So I hope you found this session helpful, and Rasa is pretty easy, and it took a little while for me to explain, but I hope I explained it properly. And if you have any errors, then do tell me. And I'm not sure if my camera works. Yep, it works. It is. So yeah, that is all for today's session, and obviously I won't end the call without showing the thank you slide. And yes, if you have any doubts till now, anything related to Rasa or anything, we all three are here. Rishikesh is here, Pratik is here. Um, our three sessions are done, and we have more stuff which are going to come. And yeah, if you have any doubts related to all the three sessions that are done, and we can answer it. First of all, were you all able to make the bot run and everything is working properly? There are no errors, hopefully. If you were able to, then just give me a yes and I will understand. And somehow my Canva is not loading. And I'm audible, right? Pratik and Rishikesh. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you're perfect.
Okay, okay, that's great. So yes, give me a yes if you were able to complete it, or if you got any errors, then tell me right now so that we can solve it. Or if you have any doubts related earlier sessions which we had, so we can also talk about that. Else we can end this session, and
also for those like previous sessions, the resources are being uploaded, and we will also share the GitHub links right now, so you can uh, access the
Yeah,
resources as well.
yeah, we will. Sure, if you have missed any links, we will again provide links in the group if you want on, and also Discord servers, and I will also provide Discord, not Discord, GitHub link for the particular bot, where I will be just having fun in night and maybe add some other um, functions or something. And yes, we will provide what is it called, G form, and it doesn't matter if you have added a new link, added new stuff or not. Just upload this particular bot on your GitHub. It is a simple cool project. It's not like it's pretty easy. You learn something, you build something, and it's now time to share, and so that we can particularly complete our session. And it's just never working. I have no idea why. Yes, so it's time to share now, and just upload your project on GitHub. If you have any problems uploading, then do tell, ask on server or group, and I guess, yeah, we will share a GForm link and you can add your GitHub link there. And I guess that's it for the session. There are no doubts coming, so we'll just end the session, I guess. Is everything good, Hitansh? Then if you all are here, then we can end the session.